So this is in this today's video tutorial session I'll discuss about the next part of Oracle Forms Developer D2K. This is part 5, and in this part I'll discuss about in this video tutorial I'll discuss about what is LOV. Number 2 is how to create a LOV, and number 3 is how to work with LOV in Oracle Forms. Okay, so I'll go one by one. So first one is what is LOV. So LOV stands for list of values. So I repeat, LOV stands for list of values. So what is list of values? So in Oracle Forms you can create a list of values or LOV, which is basically a pop-up window where you can see the values, data values for each columns from a table. You can fetch multiple columns, or you can fetch selected columns, and you can show in those columns in a pop-up window, and you can select the value or select a row from that pop-up window rather than entering the value in the text item. Okay, so actually a list of values attached with a text item, and whenever a list of values or pop-up window will display, you can just select the value or select the rows from the list of values, and you can return that value to that to that associated text item in the form, Oracle form. Okay, so this is the list of values. So I'll now next point is how to create a list of values. So list of values, we have to create a list of values. So I'll show you how to create a list of values in Oracle Forms. So I'm going to Oracle Forms window. So this is my Oracle Forms. I have created in my previous part for master detail Oracle Forms, whenever I created a master detail forms. Okay, so in my previous tutorial was about creating a master detail forms and database operations. Okay, so in this video I have created this master detail form. So I'll create a LOV in this form, and I will show you what is the working functionality of LOV. Okay, so to create first I'll show you what is the runtime preview of this master detail form I have created in my previous video. So it is running. Yes, this is my master detail form I have created, and when I execute this query, so it will it is the department table data, and it is the associated master table or detail table or EMP table data. So here department is the master table, and the EMP information is the detail table. Okay, EMP table. Okay, so this is showing EMP table data, and this is showing the department table data. So this is the master detail form. Now I'll create one LOV in this master detail form. To let's say I have to select I'll not enter department number, department name and location every time, because this department is fixed. Okay, this is the master table. So whatever the department we have in our company, we will have data inside our department table. Okay, so we just select the department number, and it will fetch everything. It will the values will come for department number, department name and location. Okay, so I'll not manually enter all these values. Okay, so I will do this by list of values. I'll show you how to do this. Okay, so now I'm closing this one. So to create a LOV, I have to go the LOVs, this LOVs node, and I have to just click over the plus icon, that is create icon, and it is showing this window, pop-up window, and use the LOV wizard. So just click over OK and just click next, and this is showing build SQL query. Okay, so I have to build a SQL query. So LOV is created on based on a SQL query. Okay, just I'll click over here and I'll create a LOV based on the department table. Okay, so on department table I'll create the LOV. So just I'll click over the department here, I select here department DEPT and just include. Okay, close, and here DEPT I have to check mark all the field or all the columns which I want to show in my LOV or list of value. Okay, so let's say I want to show everything. Okay, so there are 3 columns I want to show, 3 columns in my LOV, so I check mark all. Okay, just click over OK, and it is showing the associated query. The Oracle form builder automatically creates the select statement for this for the associative to create the LOV. Okay, so the query is already built by the Oracle forms. Okay, so now I'll check syntax. It is showing the SQL syntax is SQL query entered is correct. If you something is wrong here, it will not show that, it will show some error or not show that it is correct. Okay, so now I'll click over next, and now LOV columns, LOV columns I'll just select all here and next, and here it is the important thing. So this LOV will display department number, department name and location. Okay, so now in the right hand side this is the return value. Okay, so I have to return the value for department number value to which field or which text item in the form. So I have to just put that text item name, associated text item name for each of the field. Okay, or each of the columns. Okay, so here you can see there is a button look up return item. Okay, so just I have I'm just clicking over this first item, clicking over this first box, that's a return value, and just click over this button, and in which field I want to return my value to the text, which text item I will return the value of department number. So I'll return the value of department number text. This is the text item department number, so I just select it and click OK. So it will come over here. So similarly I'll just move the cursor here and again look for look up return items, and in this case department name. So I'll just select the department name, I'll click over here, it will show here. And next, for next item, next return value, I'll just click over here, and this time it is location, so I'll just select the location and click over here. Okay, and all the return value, all the data value will be returned in this text items. These are the text item in the form. So I'll just associate the text items name to the corresponding field or data value. Okay, where the data value will be returned. Okay, so after that I'll just click over next, and here I'll give a title for my list of values. So I'll say the department, 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 So all departments, I can say here all departments. Okay, just click over next, and it is showing how many items you want to show in the list of values at a time. So I'll remain it, it will just visible 20 rows at a time. Okay, it will retrieve 20 items at a time, so that's okay, the default value is okay. So I'll just click over next, and assigned items is I just click over all, I just move all the items to the assigned items, and next I'll go to next and this finish. Okay, so my LOV is created. You can see my LOV is created here in my LOV node, and you can see here a record the same LOV2 is created within the record group node. Okay, so what is this? Just click over here, and you can see the associated query over here. Okay, so since LOV is associated with the query, so this query basically the record group basically a structure of the table structure. So this is the associated, this is based on associated query. So this is the query for record group. Okay, so now if I just compile it and run it, let's see what happens. Just okay, so so my list of values is not appearing here. Okay, so if you want to if you if you want to see your list of values, whatever you have created, just cursor is blinking here. Okay, department number, so I'll just press F9. So that is F9 function key 9, F9, and you can see it is beautifully showing the LOV or list of values. And here whatever columns or data you have selected in your SQL queries, whatever the columns you selected SQL queries in your from your table, all the values are showing here. So this is the department number 10 to 40, all the records is showing in our list of values. Okay, so if I just click over 20 and just click OK, so you can see I not need to enter values for department number, department name and location. Okay, it will come automatically from the list of values. Okay, so this is the use of list of values, and this is very beneficial for entering multiple times the same value. Okay, for the different employees. Okay, because one department number will have multiple employees, so I not need to put a department number, department and location every time. Okay, just I'll press F9 here. I'll press just F9 here, F9, and whatever department, and I can move it around as per my convenience. Okay, and if I select here 40, it will just give the, it will just display the associated record for 40. Department number 40 is department name is this operations, and the location is this. Okay, so this is the use of list of values. You can just create the list of values, and you can just work with list of values like this. And